Nishka Rose fans! I want to welcome you to our About Us video, where I'm going to talk about first the company Nishka Rose and what that consists of, and then I'll talk a bit about the people behind it. So we'll get into it. Now, Nishka Rose was first established in 2015 in New Brunswick, in Oromocto, New Brunswick, because that's where we happened to be living at the time. Um, and so we've been working together, doing this for 6 years now. Um, we we offer a variety of different things. We offer services as well as goods, and I'll tell you a bit about some of them. We do house cleansings, which, if you're not familiar with the term, um, it is similar to what a priest would do if they were to bless your home, or um, an elder or a shaman or somebody who comes in and like smudges your home and cleanses it like that. So what we do is we use sage and we burn that and we smudge throughout your entire home. So if you have a basement, we'll start in the basement and we'll go all the way up. If you have a crawl space, we've gone into those as well. Uh, and we'll go all the way up to the attic if you have an attic. And we will do every room. And we smudge basically throughout the entire room. We'll do all the walls, all the windows, everything in the room. And while we're in there, what we also do is we anoint any potential entrance. So not just like doorways that you go through, but like doorways, windows, um, any of those little cubby doors that grant access to like plumbing and things like that. We do those as well because like the way the spirit realm experiences our world is not the same as we experience our world. So any of those could be potential entrances, as well as things like mirrors can be a potential entrance. So we anoint those all with a holy oil and go through the home and cleanse it, and then sort of shove everything out the front door, basically, because we do that very last. And that way, if there's any negative energies or any spirits or anything that isn't supposed to be there, it's out the door. um, and the next thing we do is aura cleansings, which is probably not a term people have heard of, but it is similar to Reiki, if you've ever heard of Reiki, which is a type of energy work. Now, Mary and I, we are both trained in Reiki. I believe we've trained to level 3, but we've found that we are more effective doing things our own way because we're just a little, a bit different than the regular person doing Reiki. So we do what we call aura cleansings, and we go through and like on an energy level similar to the house cleansings, except it's your body. So that's the next like service we provide. We also we do well, I say we, but it's not me. Mary does readings. She does crystal readings, is what she calls it. And she'll take like a quartz crystal, and she'll put it in your hand, and then she'll put her hand over top of it, and it sort of works as a conduit to help sort of amplify the signal, so to speak. And so she does her readings that way. And and yeah, so we also offer things like we have on our business card, we just listed as meditations. It's because we offer guided meditations. If there's some sort of like manifestation that you're going for, we can help you with the with meditations for that. And we also offer some lessons to learn how to self meditate or how to shield yourself off from negative energies and those types of things using a guided meditation. Um, Next, we have spell work, which I can get into in a later video exactly what kind of spell work we offer or what that even means or entails. And then we do custom jewelry or pre-made jewelry, and by pre-made I mean like we've made it ahead of time, and if you like it, you could buy it. We do have a few items that are just sort of purchased, and that's generally because customers have asked us to bring them in. Like I know right now we have some amethyst uh, spears with the chakra stones on them because chakra jewelry was something many of our customers had requested that we bring in. So we do have a few, I guess, mass produced, as you would say, but probably 98% of the stuff is all things we've made ourselves. Uh, Both Mary and I make the jewelry. Usually depends on what type of item you're looking for. Mary is better at designing and making the bracelets, whereas I will generally make the stretch bracelets, so it's that kind of thing. But we do wire wrapping of stones, and if there are particular stones and things that you're looking for, or if you're looking for a custom mix of stones in a jewelry piece, that's all something that we have done in the past and are usually quite happy to help with because it gives us a challenge and a little bit of excitement to do something different and something that we don't have to try and come up with on our own. So we always enjoy requests. We also we have it listed as metaphysical items, right? And metaphysical items to us means anything from like spell supplies and components, things like that would be our spell candles. Now, we don't make the candles ourselves. They are all pre-done thing that we just offer for convenience. um, but it also includes things like our herb mixes and our herb blends. They're all things that we've custom done ourselves, that we've sort of figured out what kind of herbs would work well together for purpose and for enjoyment, because nobody wants to burn a loose leaf incense and discover it reeks to high heaven. you know? So you're not going to burn it a lot if it smells horrible in your house every time you do it. So we try and make things as pleasant as possible, but the herb mixes are one of our metaphysical items that we offer. But we put it general like that when we do listings as to, listings for vendor events and things like that. We simply say metaphysical items because what we have can vary depending on what was available when, like from our suppliers when we wanted to buy it. So sometimes we have these tabletop altar boxes that are just adorably cute, and that would be considered a metaphysical item. Or we'll have, things like candle holders or the oil burners, and those change over time what we have available or what they're going to look like, and things like that. So I mean, like those, they change so often, so we generally just say metaphysical items. But yeah, so that's sort of a listing of what we have, like on our business card, like there, that's sort of the bare bones of what we offer. Uh, Now, what what we are, we're sort of a mixture of like First Nations and different magical beliefs combined and turned into this business. And now, for our business, I will throw up a picture, right? And in the picture, you see a woman with short red hair, a gentleman, which is David, and that is Mary's son. Not in the picture, but somebody else who is generally around at times, is a blonde haired gentleman with a bushy red beard, and that's my son because they're both interested in working in the business and doing the things that we do. And then, of course, with the short black hair in the picture is Mary. We are looking forward to events starting back up because they are starting to back up now, and hopefully we'll stay in this direction where things are under control. But we don't generally do outdoor events for a few reasons. Um, One is just medical issues that we have, right? So being outdoors is not good for either of us. So we generally don't do outdoor events. You'll find us at indoor events, or you can find us online. And our pages are Nishka Rose on Facebook and Nishka Rose Boutique. And the boutique is where you can find our items. Mary is of First Nations descent. I myself am a witch, and I label it like that for a specific reason, which I will also get into in a different video, but I'm a witch. We are both disabled. Um, we both have we have complex health conditions, uh, and they affect our everyday lives, which, you know, I also plan on doing some videos, probably a video series on what my issues are in regards to both physical and mental health issues. So if that's something you're interested in, just subscribe to the channel. Those things I won't be posting on the Nishka Rose Facebook, but they will be on the YouTube channel if that interests you in particular. But yeah, so that's sort of a bit about us. And if you're interested in hearing anything specific about us or about our backgrounds or anything like that, then definitely leave us a comment or send us a message on Facebook and let us know, and we will try and address any questions or comments you have. All right? So thank you for watching. Bye.